Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to another edition of Ask Me Anything. We did this last week in celebration of, sorry, it's live, can't help that. We started this last week in celebration of my 2-year anniversary on YouTube, and I have decided to continue it week after week, every Wednesday at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time to do Ask Me Anything. This is kind of the trend among YouTubers. All of us YouTubers are doing Ask Me Anything. And I'm looking forward to tonight. We had a really great chat last week. We had a lot of people. So I'm looking forward to what tonight is going to bring. I have 5 people already. Hi, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Do not be scared to ask me anything. I'm literally an open book. Go ahead. Shoot. Ask me some questions. Ask me some questions. Get your questions ready. We can talk about anything. We can talk about the news of Halloween Kills just getting delayed and the teaser trailer. We can talk about personal. We can talk about my cats, my parents, whatever you guys want to talk about, we can talk about. All right, who is here? Ty is here. Ty was the first one to comment. He has arrived. Mr. Scott is here. What's up, everybody? Hello. Thank you for joining. We have Patrick. Patrick is here. Gonzo. Gonzo is here. Hello. Thank you so much for joining. Patrick is asking, what is the movie for next Sunday? It is The Fast and the Furious. That is the movie that was chosen by you guys. And Asia is here. Asia Walker saying, hi, Susan. Good evening, everyone. We got 5 people right now. Hopefully we build up. Tainted Love is here. Hello, Tainted Love. Thank you so much for joining the live Ask Me Anything. So get your questions rolling in. We have 1 thumbs up, but let's do a little bit more. It'll help me out with the YouTube algorithm. How was your day today? How has your week been so far? What's happening? What's going on? What's the latest with you guys? We're a family on this channel, and I like to know just as much about you as you like to know about me. So fill me in. What's happening with you? What's going on? What'd you have for dinner tonight? It was pasta night here at my house. Dad made dinner. Very, very good. NY Met 73 is here. Hi, Susan. Hello. Thank you for joining. Patrick, did you buy any Blu-rays for July? Technically not yet. I have something on the way. I'll just say that. I have something on the way. Asia saying hi to Gonzo. Patrick, how was your 4th of July weekend and what did you do? Well, considering, the whole phenomenon situation, we didn't do anything. We didn't get together with anyone, any family or anything like that. My father actually had a little bit of like a minor surgery because if you guys do not know, oh, we have 12 people. Hello. My father wears hearing aids. Well, no longer because he now has 2 cochlear implants. He had the first one done back in, when was it? I forget. But months ago, he had the first one done. And then over 4th of July weekend, he was quarantined for the entire weekend. And then on Monday, he had the second one done. So in about a month or so, they're going to turn it on and he's going to be able to hear with both ears. It's very weird considering he has been wearing hearing aids pretty much all my life. So it's a miracle that my dad is going to be able to hear. So for 4th of July weekend, we didn't really do anything because of prepping for my dad's surgery. He had to stay quarantined in the house. My mom has MS. She stays home the majority of the time. I worked, so that wasn't very exciting. I wish I had more exciting news for you, but the big question is, what did you guys do for 4th of July? I mean, I watched Jaws, obviously, because that was the movie on Sunday. So besides watching Jaws, what did you guys do on 4th of July? Let's see. Who else is here? Mr. Scott, my first question for you and anyone in the chat, is anyone a fan of the show Smallville? Never seen it, so no, sorry. Will Layton. Hello, Will Layton. Thank you so much for joining. Gonzo is saying, I am waiting for my Amazon package. I ordered Pretty in Pink on Blu-ray. I probably should pick that one up. Um, it was on TV earlier today and I was watching bits and pieces. Actually, before I got on the live to do all of this, I was prepping and getting ready and setting up my equipment and everything. And I had Halloween 2018 was on the movie channel. So yet again, I'm watching Halloween 2018. Um, but in reaction to the delay of Halloween Kills, I did do a video about that. You can click on that and watch it. Just short little, not even 3 minute video. But I think it was necessary. I think it was necessary for them to delay the movie. I think they made the right call. I believe with the next year for them to work on it even more, it's going to be fantastic and it's going to be well worth the wait. So I'm excited that they did it. Right decision. It's going to be an IMAX. They're doing everything to cater to the fans of the franchise, which I think is amazing for them to do. And it's appropriate. You know, if we're going to be waiting this long to have something, it better be good. You know what I mean? We got 19 people here. Thank you so much, guys. 19 people. This is awesome. But 5 likes. Let's get the likes up. All right, who else is here? Asia's saying hello to Will and Scott. Fred T. Hello, Fred T. Just watched Burning. Phenomenal. Please watch it. Never heard of Burning. Is that a movie or a TV show? Steel HD, are you disappointed for Halloween Kills? Oh, I kind of already answered the question. I am not disappointed. I think they did the right thing. I know a lot of fans are disappointed. You included Steel HD. You just commented not too long ago about that, but I believe they made the right choice. I think it's going to be well worth it. Tainted Love is saying that's great, probably about my dad news. Fred T just ordered Memento and There Will Be Blood on Blu-ray. Destiny, hello everyone. Hello Destiny, how are you? All right, Mr. Scott, I love when she says let it burn in the teaser. Yes, Jamie Lee Curtis. Jamie Lee. I got chills when I watched the teaser. I got so excited. I loved when it opened with the pumpkin and then you have the clip of the body. That's the cop, right? It's the cop. Dead body. And then you have the 3 Strode ladies, the 3 generations in the back of the truck, and she says, let it burn, and the trucks, everything's going on. I'm excited. I'm looking forward. I really am. And you know, I think it's pretty nice that they did that for us just to give us a little something, kind of like to cushion the bad news. Well, we have bad news, but let's give them a little bit of a teaser trailer so that way they have something. So I thought that was nice. Ty is watching the TV show Heroes. I never watched that. Fred T says Jaws is amazing. Yes, indeed it is. Destiny did not do anything for 4th of July. That's okay. I feel like, you know, 4th of July, I'm not big on celebrating 4th of July. I mean, I know we should. It's, you know, it's America's birthday and everything, but I'm not big on getting together with huge bunches of people, you know, introvert problems, anxiety, not really into doing all that. I would rather just stay home, cook burgers and dogs ourselves, watch a couple of movies, and just chill out. Sounds like every day at my house, really. Tony P is here. Tony P, hello. Tainted Love says, I went shopping and then took photos of fireworks. Well, that sounds nice. Ty just got the Fargo Steelbook. You know, I was thinking about getting that one through Best Buy, right? It's only like $15.99. I might get it. Fred T, Smallville. You haven't seen Smallville? No, I have not. I'm sorry I've disappointed you, Fred T. I'm so sorry. Justin Kirby's here. Yo. Steel HD, you like the Arrowverse? No? I don't watch any superhero shows on TV. I don't watch any of those. I don't even watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And you know how big of a Marvel geek I am, so I've never watched that show either. Destiny ordered Wonder Woman 1984 pop from Amazon. All right, that's awesome. Which one? Because I have a lot. Let me know which one. Fred T, Fargo Steelbook. I'm jealous. I'm kind of jealous too. I might have to get it. Even though I have it on Blu-ray, but we're building the Steelbook collection. Oh God. Addictions. Addictions. Tony P has not seen Smallville either. That's okay. We can be non-Smallville people together. Tony P and I have a lot in common. You and me, Tony P. All right. Tainted Love. I wanted to see Smallville, but the scandal with Allison Mack ruined it for me. What was the scandal? I think I remember, but I'm not exactly sure. I know there was a scandal with an actress on there. Fred T. Susan, have you checked out Relic yet? I thought it was a great horror. Um, no, I've never heard of it, and I usually don't gravitate towards horror movies. Like I enjoy Halloween and Scream, things like that, but it's not my first choice, a horror film. It depends on what it's about. I don't like super gory, graphic, tortury kind of horror that really like turns me off. But let me know what it's about. Fred T also says Burning is a South Korean film, but the subtitles won't bother you. I don't mind subtitles because I use closed captioning for everything. Everything because with a deaf father in the house, growing up that's all we did was just use the closed captioning. So, I'm used to it. Destiny says, "Let it burn." Steel HD. Jamie Lee was so beautiful in the 70s and 80s. She's still beautiful. Like she looked phenomenal in Knives Out. I love her with the short hair. The long hair that she's got going on in the Halloween movies with Laurie Strode, it's a little tired. But I still think she's one of my favorite actresses. I love Jamie Lee. She's just cool, you know? All right, Tainted Love. What is your favorite place you've traveled to and where would you like to go next? My favorite place that I've traveled to is Hawaii. I went there because my grandmother actually won a significant amount of money on a scratch off ticket. So she decided with what she won, she wanted to take me and my mom to Hawaii. Well, to wherever I wanted to go in the 50 states. And my grandmother thought for sure I was going to pick Florida because of Disney World, because I was 9, 10. I was like 10, something like that. And to her surprise, I picked Hawaii. I was smart and I picked Hawaii. So she said, all right, that's where we're going. So we went to Hawaii and that was a really, really great, awesome time. Where I would like to go to next. I honestly have no idea. I have not been on a vacation in probably over a decade. I know I'm way overdue, but with lack of funds, story of my life. I'm sure that's no excuse. I have tons of Funko Pops and Blu-rays and Steelbooks, but I have debt to pay off. So I'm not planning a vacation anytime soon. However, if I do go anywhere, I will vlog it for you guys so you can experience with me. One thing that I really want to do, and I thought would be so cool, and I saw this on Chris Stuckman's channel, was when I watched Shawshank Redemption. I want to go visit that prison so bad. So if I do that, I will definitely vlog that entire experience for you guys so you can be there with me. All right. Asia says, this may sound surprising, but Candyman has just been pushed back 3 weeks to October 16th, which was originally occupied by Halloween Kills. Yes, I did hear about that as well. Tony P, I was sad about Halloween Kills, but it's going to give them more time to fine-tune the movie and more time to work on Halloween Ends, so I'm fine with the delay, plus it was kind of expected anyway. I completely agree with everything you just said. It gives them time to tweak, fine-tune, maybe do reshoots if necessary, if they find something that they want to do. Maybe they'll add something. Who knows? So this time that they have right now, they're going to utilize it. I think it's the right thing to do. Plus, with what I said in my video, this extra year buys us some time with AMC theaters to mend their argument and everything, their, garbage going on with Universal. So hopefully they can iron out everything and they can be good. So that way Universal movies can go back into AMC theaters, because as of right now, AMC said no to Universal. So that would mean no Halloween Kills, no Jurassic Park, or Jurassic World. Tons of movies that you want to see, AMC is not going to show. So hopefully with this time that we have, they can mend their differences and just, straighten everything out. And don't punish us. That's just punishing us. And I hate that. All right. Mr. Scott is revisiting Supergirl season 4. Justin Kirby just finished dinner, bison burger and organic corn. Bison. I've never had bison. Patrick, what movies have you been watching lately other than Jaws? Well, I don't watch Jaws all the time. I watched it for the Sunday. Um, the only movie that I have watched this week, I believe, so far has been The Amazing Spider-Man because I really want to do my Spider-Man ranking, and I've decided my ranking is going to be all of the Spider-Man movies. So I got to watch The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I got to rewatch Homecoming and Far From Home, and then I have to watch Spider-Verse. So that ranking will probably not be up until next week, hopefully. All right. Fred T. Candyman looks great after Get Out. I have a lot of faith in Jordan Peele. Sad to see it pushed back. Well, the thing is that Jordan Peele only produces Candyman. He didn't direct it. Everyone thinks that Jordan Peele directed it because his name is so big on the poster and his name is the number one name associated with it. But let's not forget, he didn't direct it. Someone else did. Honestly, I can't even tell you their name. But all I know is Jordan Peele did not direct Candyman. Destiny. Oh, the Funko Pop, the Wonder Woman 84. You ordered the one with the lasso. Oh, that's cool. I think I have that one. I'm looking. I'm looking at my wall right now. I think I have that one. Tony P says, I love Marvel, but Agents of Shield is not good. Okay. Yeah, I kind of figured it's like you don't have the stars, like that's what you go for. You want to see your favorite superheroes. It's not the same. Like I heard about it and I was like, oh, I don't know. And can it really survive with just Agent Coulson and a bunch of lackeys? Probably not. I mean, I know it's been on for like 7 seasons. That's incredible. But it's just not something I want to watch because I want to see my people. I want to see Cap and Tony and Black Widow. And if they're not there, I don't know. What's the appeal? I don't know. All right. Fred T. Relic isn't gory at all. It's more of a deep film with a bigger message. So, yeah, a lot more complicated than a gory slasher film. Great ending as well. Well, wonderful to know. Where is this? Is this on a streaming service or is it because I have Netflix, Hulu, and Disney Plus? Obviously, it's not on Disney Plus. So Netflix or Hulu, let me know. And I could possibly watch that. Justin Kirby, I found the Bad Boys Pops, but didn't get them. Me too. Same thing. Oh my God. I was out yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. Pop hunting. And I'm so behind with updating you on my pops. I have pops on my wall. I'm going to do pops of the week video tomorrow, I believe. I have pops to show you. I have pops that came in the mail today that I'm going to save for next week. So it's going to kill me not to open up that box, but I'm going to do it because I need something for next week. But yeah, I was out searching and I went to Walmart. I found a few things at Target. I really cleaned up at GameStop. I'm really enjoying going to GameStop. I'm finding a lot of great things at GameStop. Target had like nothing. And then I went to Walmart and I found the Bad Boys Pops and I said, no, I already bought 5 today, so I'm not going to buy 2 more. I said to myself, if they're there next week, then I'll get them. So I might get them next week. Kayla Sullivan, hello. It's been a while since you've been in here. What's your favorite Disney movie? Okay, so besides everything Marvel, it's probably The Lion King. The Lion King is my favorite, like, Disney animated movie. Definitely. Cool guy, I saw the Halloween Kills got pushed back to 2021. Yes, it did. Tainted Love, Hawaii looks beautiful. Nice trip. Yes, it was. Fred T. Susan, have you watched The Lighthouse yet? Yes, I have. I also own it. I've watched it twice. I went to the theater and then I bought it. Watched it with my mom. What a head trip. I thought it was brilliant. Awkward to watch it with parents, though. Yeah, a little bit. I'm lucky that my parents are so like open-minded. Like my family is very chill. We're very open and honest with each other. We can talk about sex. We're just open. There's like no no walls. You know what I mean? Like we're all about honesty in my family. However, there's certain movies that I I wouldn't watch with my parents. But I watched The Lighthouse with my mom. That wasn't too bad. It was kind of cringy a little bit, but it wasn't too bad. Hi is here. Hi, hi. He says hi, Susan. Hi, everybody. All right. Ty's asking, ever watched Jerry Maguire? Yes, a very, very long time ago with a young Renee Zellweger. I have not watched that in a very long time, though. Kayla Sullivan, what musicals did you do in high school? Ooh, good question. I was in Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. I was in Grease. I was in Little Shop of Horrors. And what else? Those are the three that stand out. But I was in those. And then I was also obviously in plays in college because I got my bachelor's in theater in college. So I was in a few there, and then I directed a one act play. I did directing class, and I directed my own play that I wrote. So that was fun and interesting. Fred T, do you prefer Hellboy 1 or 2? Haven't seen either one. So none of the above. Cool guys saying hi to Asia. Everyone's talking, saying hi to each other. Will Layton, how many times have you watched it? I've seen it 4 times, once in theater and 3 times at home. I've watched it 1 time. I think I'm due for a rewatch with Parasite, but just once at home. And it was right before, oh, like around award season. It was before the Oscars, but I got it when it came out on Blu-ray. Like that day when it came out, I went out and got it. And I think that night when I came home, we watched it. And deserving, more than deserving of being Best Picture. Absolutely. Hi, I just finished watching Hamilton and your video review on it. I was surprised that you weren't as amazed as I was. Yeah, here's the thing. As I said at the end of the video, which I don't know how many people went to the entire end of the video, I feel like with Hamilton, it did not translate well onto a television. With live theater, you have to be there in person. I feel like if I was there in the city, hold on, I have to adjust myself. There, that's better. I was kind of tilted. I hurt. Um, if I was there in the city watching it live with tons of other people, the music all around me, I probably would have enjoyed Hamilton a lot more. However, with the little critiques that I had with, I feel like this musical was very overhyped for some reason. I don't know. I just feel like what is the big deal? Like, yeah, it's great, but there's a lot of shows on Broadway that are really great. But this one just seemed to catapult like through the stratosphere. And I'm just trying to understand why it catapulted. I don't know. Can anyone tell me, please? But I mean, it was like I liked it. It was like okay. It wasn't like, "Oh my God, phenomenal." Like I'm not thinking about it right now. I don't think I could ever watch it again. It was way too long, almost 3 hours. All right. Destiny, what is Hamilton about? I'm thinking about watching it. Well, first of all, Destiny, make sure you have 3 hours available if you watch this musical. It's simply about the life of Alexander Hamilton. That's what it is. If you know him a little bit, that'll help. If you know the history of our founding fathers, that helps. Be warned, there is no closed captioning, so you can't. It was very difficult for me to understand what was going on in the musical because they hip hop the entire way through. There's pretty much no spoken dialogue whatsoever. So that was difficult for me as well. Sometimes I felt a little lost, especially in the first act, and I'm kind of like just reiterating what I said in the video, but just warning you, I'm putting those things out there, Destiny. But I mean, if you're into musicals and theater, definitely give it a watch. I mean, it's worth watching, but I would love to know your opinion when you're done watching it because I want to know if I'm crazy or not. All right, Mr. Scott, what if the teaser trailer was a post credit scene for Halloween 2018? What? What if the teaser trailer was a post credit scene for. No, I don't think so. No, that's new footage. All right. Asia saying, Kayla, you must be a newcomer. Actually, Kayla has been in the room before, Asia. She's not new. Patrick, did you hear the news for Jurassic Park? What? What news for Jurassic Park? Please tell me. Fred T. Oh, yeah, good point. Candyman is from a different person. I can tell the way they're shot are very similar to Jordan's works, though. Justin Kirby, I just rewatched The Babysitter. Is that with Samara Weaving, The Babysitter? I've heard that from different people that I should watch it. I guess it's pretty decent. NY Mets 73. Susan, do you still watch Audrey Hepburn movies? Not as of late. I gotta say, not as of late. If I'm cruising through my movie channels or just on TV in general, and if something is on TV that she's in, I'll stop and watch it. Absolutely. But I have not actually sat down and watched an Audrey Hepburn movie from beginning to end in a really, really long time, which is unfortunate, but there's just so many things to watch. There's so many things, and when you have a YouTube channel that covers the new things, you know, you got to gravitate towards the new and not really concentrate on the old, unfortunately. But I should because I love her and I love her work. Hi says, I was also weirded out about Eliza's gasp at the end. We're talking about Hamilton. But after reviewing it, I realized that her gasp signified her passing and finally meeting Hamilton in the other side. I was confused. I didn't know what that meant. I was disappointed because there wasn't a big showstopper number at the very end. It ended on a whimper and a whisper. I didn't know. I didn't know what happened. I mean, it might be up for interpretation. I have no idea. All right, Asia's going to take a short rest. All right, she'll be back. Rodney, hey Susan, have you seen The Hellboy with David Harbour? No, I have not. Vince, the movie guy. Hello, Vince. You're brand new. Hey, how did you react when they announced that Halloween Kills will be released next year instead of this fall? When I saw the announcement today, I was not surprised. And after the reasoning, the gigantic reason that John Carpenter and David Gordon Green said on Twitter, I completely understood. And I'm glad that they're doing it because they're going to work on it. They're going to tweak it. They're going to fine tune it. They're going to make sure it's great for the fans. And I think it's a great thing. Rodney says, Susan, I saw an article about Lucy Liu about racism in Hollywood back then, which made her feel like a black sheep. Sure. I mean, it's existed forever. You know, I don't know. I feel weird commenting on that because I don't know, white and privileged. I don't know. I mean, it's been around for a long time. Cool guy. Susan, how is your day going? My day is going good. It's going well. I worked earlier today and then I did 3 deliveries and decided to stop because the sky turned black and thunderstorms were coming. So I ended my work day around 2 o'clock, went to the grocery store, got stuff requested by my parents because my dad is post-surgery, so he can't go to the grocery store on a daily basis anymore right now. So it's my job to do that. So I went, picked up some stuff, came home, read about Halloween Kills, decided to do my quick video, and then ate dinner, and now I'm live with you. So my day never ends. My day is always going. How was your day? Cool guy. How was your day? Steel HD, are you a fan of Stranger Things? Never seen it. Destiny, Susan, I watched your shallow cover. You did such a great job. Oh, well, thank you, Destiny. Thank you so much. I did that on a whim. I don't even know what I was thinking. Brandon Eno, what other YouTube channels do you watch? I watch a lot of other YouTubers. They inspire me to create content for my channel and also for how I want my channel to look and things like that. So obviously other movie reviewer YouTubers that I watch, Chris Stuckman, Jeremy Johns, Grace Randolph, Austin Burke, Zach Pope, um, who else? Angry Joe Show. And then I watch Samantha Joe. I watch Wet Movie One, obviously Durant Cinema, a very big influence on my channel. He's the reason I started collecting Blu-rays and steelbooks. I call him my steelbook mentor. I got to contact him because I really want to do a collab sometime within the next couple of months, maybe in the fall or something like that. I don't know, but we'll see. But yeah, I cruise around. I cruise around, but those are like the main people that I always watch. I have, my notification bell set for every video for them. I just enjoy them, their personalities, things like that. Who do you watch besides me? I would love to know. All right. Justin Kirby, I'm holding off for 20% off at the comic shop, and they're giving away 3 theme boxes. One is Harley Quinn. Are you talking about Funkos? Well, anything Harley Quinn. Oh, I'm jealous. Jealous. Fred T. Oh, he's got to leave the stream. Oh, man. Well, thank you for joining, Fred T. Join next Wednesday. Tony P, I still haven't seen Hamilton. I honestly feel like I'm the only one not overly interested in watching it. Maybe someday. I'd say watch it when like you're sick, like when you really have nothing else to do, when you're sick, if you're like in the hospital or something, you can watch it on your phone, like one of those situations. Like maybe you're in the hospital waiting room waiting for someone else and it's going to take forever. Watch Hamilton. There you go. Kill 2 birds. All right, Gonzo is asking, since you are a theater major, could you ever see a Avengers story being made into a musical? I don't know about that one. I don't know. Although Broadway is taking pretty much every movie that comes out and they turn it into a musical. I don't know. I think they would have done it by now already if they were going to do it. But never say never because it could always happen. Cool Guy hasn't seen Hamilton yet. Tainted Love, that's cool that you majored in theater. What are some of your favorite plays and how was directing class? Favorite plays. The one I wrote. No. Favorite plays. I actually love Streetcar Named Desire, and I was actually in that in college. I was so good. Okay, so here's the thing. With Streetcar Named Desire, I was cast as this little teeny side part. Really nothing at all. It was like a walk-on. Okay, it was like a one-liner kind of thing. Did I even have lines? I don't think I even had lines. It was just like a walk-on thing. The director loved me so much with what I did, with the little stage presence that I had. She put me throughout the entire play. I was on stage more than some of the main actors were because she had this vision of me being this like shadow over Blanche Dubois, which is the main character of Streetcar Named Desire. And it was actually pretty awesome because one of my good friends at the time, Eileen, was the lead role. She was Blanche. So her and I had great chemistry together already. And so it was just a lot of fun. So Streetcar Named Desire is definitely one of my favorites. Directing class. I love directing class. I absolutely loved it. Calling the shots on your own production. I mean, who doesn't want to do that? you know? All right. Sammy boy, hello, hi. How are you on this summer night? I am good. I'm great. Kevin, hello, Kevin. Ty, ever watched Two and a Half Men? Yes, I have. And believe it or not, I prefer the Charlie Sheen years. I'm not Charlie Sheen's biggest fan, but I prefer the years that he was on because it was just bad with Ashton Kutcher. Sorry. Sammy boy, if you had the ability to go back in time, what year and age would you want to relive or redo? for me, this question is very easy. Um, if I could go back in time, I'm not going to get into full on details. It's a long story, but if I can go back in time, I would go back to 2007, I believe, where I was having difficulties with my husband, and I would make better choices. And maybe because of those choices, we would still be married. Circumstances would be different. So I'm just going to say that. So I would go back to 2007. All right. Tony P, I think he means that Jurassic World Dominion started filming again this week. Oh, okay. I think I did hear about that it did start filming. Sammy Boy, don't know if this was said already, but there is a hashtag called cancel Hamilton because he was a slave owner and trader. Oh, geez. So here's my question. How are you guys feeling about all of these things that are changing because of, the Black Lives Matter movement and everything resulting because of George Floyd's death, like statues being taken down? Like, do you feel this is kind of, I don't want to say getting out of hand, but the fact of the matter is that is our history. And unfortunately, we can't change it. I'm not saying we embrace it, but we can't erase what happened in our history. It happened. It is what it is. Was it horrible? Absolutely. And it should never obviously happen again. But I just feel like changing names of airports and taking statues down and changing Aunt Jemima, I don't know. It just seems like it's getting a little out of hand. Am I crazy? Just like let me know. And I'm not trying to like start anything. I'm just curious if anyone else feels the same way that I do. All right. Destiny, have you seen the Bring It On movies? Which one is your favorite? I've only seen the original one, so obviously the original is the best. Ty, I'm gonna take a walk in Savannah now. Oh, Ty, you're in Savannah. Go. Go take a walk. Have fun. Will Layton, the GameStop that I go to had an Energizer Bunny. That's awesome. I probably would have gotten that one. Patrick, the OG cast, Jurassic Park, Goldblum, Sam Neill, and Laura Dern might important in the film. I don't really know what you're trying to say there. I know the original three are in Dominion. Yes, this I know. I'm secretly hoping that the adult children are going to be in it as well, because I think if that happened, that would be amazing. I mean, Joseph Mazzello, he was, in Bohemian Rhapsody, so he's still acting. If they can get them to come back, that would be awesome. Like, I'm kind of hoping that they're doing it on the sly. They're not telling anybody about it. You never know. It could happen. I love shit like that, if you guys didn't already know. I love surprises. All right, Mr. Scott, I'm looking forward to Netflix new movie, The Old Guard, starring Charlize Theron. I've heard it. It's coming out Friday, right? What is it about? Like, what is the plot line of The Old Guard? Tony P is talking to Destiny. I've only seen the first Bring It On, and it came out while I was in the ninth grade. I remember enjoying it. How many did they make? I think they made like 5 or something. Justin Kirby, yes, Samara Weaving. Oh, the babysitter question. Samara Weaving, it's on Netflix and well worth watching. More comedy than horror. Okay, good to know. Then I'll, put it on my never ending list of things to watch in my life. Kevin says, Susan, would you ever do a car tour? Haha, I think it would be cool. I don't know. That never crossed my mind. You guys want a tour of my car? It's really not that interesting. It's a Subaru Crosstrek 2017 in black. I mean, I don't know. Kevin, how is your dad? He is good. He's doing well. He is what? He had his surgery on very early Monday morning. Today's Wednesday night. He's doing well, really well considering. Wednesday or Monday, when he left the hospital, It was really hot here in Connecticut, and he got sick a couple of times. We think it's because of the heat factor, but he's doing well. He is recouping. He got to take a shower and he washed his hair. He had like iodine all his hair. He's doing well. He's the one that actually made dinner tonight, so he's doing well. Rodney Chang, I still miss Cameron Diaz. Last film I watched was Bad Teacher. I miss Cameron Diaz too, but I can respect the fact that she wanted to focus on her husband, her family. She finally has the baby. So good for her, and that marriage, which who saw that coming? Okay. Her marriage to what's his name? Benji Madden. Because of that, they're probably going to last 50 years. You never know. So I would love for her to just pop up randomly, though. I gotta tell you, I do miss Cameron Diaz sometimes. Cool Guys Day is going good. Well, that's awesome. Oh, there's 6 bringing on movies in total. Wow. Kevin, Susan, what's your favorite musical and what's your favorite part you've ever played in a musical? My favorite part. My favorite part. My favorite musical. I really love Chicago. I really love Chicago, the musical. And when they adapted it into the movie, they did a great job because I've seen it on stage, on Broadway, and I've seen the movie multiple times. I own the movie, and I just thought it was amazing. So Chicago is my favorite musical. My favorite part in a musical, I gotta tell you, I don't know. I was always in the chorus and like every single part that I had. Let's see. Hmm. I'm really thinking. Like, I'm really thinking. Probably Grease. That's a boring answer, but I'll probably say Grease because the costumes were fun. My mom actually made my poodle skirt, so she ironed on a bunch of things, and it was just fun to dress up like the 50s. So I'll say Grease. Tony P, do you watch Cool Duder? Every once in a while, I watch Cool Duder, not on an everyday basis or weekly, but if I see something that he puts out, I'll click. Sure. Kevin, again, Susan, what did you want to do with your theater major degree? What was your plans as a job before meeting your man? I wanted to act. I wanted to act. If you can't tell, I'm a character, very humorous. I wanted to act. The plan was I was going to graduate and work for a year, save money, because my best friend at the time was also same school, but he was a year behind me. So in that year, he was going to graduate. I'm working. When he graduated, we were going to move off to New York or LA together to pursue what we wanted to do. Love intervened. What can I say? Love, Cupid got me. Okay. Cupid got my heart and I fell in love, so I stayed behind, but that's okay. Hi says, also movie theaters opened earlier this week. I watched Interstellar, the first movie I watched in a month. I had to give my name and phone number in for track and trace in case an outbreak. What, really? We also had to exit through the emergency doors to ensure a one-way system. We weren't required to wear masks, but then again, the seats were only about 30 to 40% full. Wow. Well, you know what? I guess it's good to know that they're taking precautions, so that's good. Mr. Scott, do you know that Brie Larson has a YouTube channel? I subscribe. Yes, I know Brie Larson has a YouTube channel. And someone said that last week, and I think they asked me would I collaborate with her, and I said, yeah. Why wouldn't I? It's Captain Marvel, so of course I would collaborate if Brie Larson wanted to have me in a video. Tony P, I watch most of the people you listed except Chris Stuckman. Lots of Disney World and Orlando vloggers, and I collect Marvel and Jurassic statues, so I watch people who review them. That is cool. Brandon Eno watches films at home. Absolute Sublime 1, Cinestalker, Cinema Sickness. Awesome. Mr. Scott watches Robert Storms. He's such a funny guy. Isn't he the one that did the rant? about Parasite winning Best Picture. Oh my God. I watched it. I had to because I was like, what is this? So I clicked on it. Oh my God, how embarrassing. The rant that he went on about Parasite winning Best Picture just because it was a foreign film. Who cares? Best Picture is Best Picture. It doesn't matter. I don't even want to get on this rant. All right. And also other YouTubers. You also watch Jeremy, Chris, Zach, Randolph. Yeah. They're like the Avengers of movie reviewers, I guess. I don't know. Everyone watches them. Justin Kirby, we had a tornado here. Ooh, wasn't home, but my mom saw a post about it. Had to go get my TB test done. So uh when things start up again, you have it. For those who don't know, I have autism spectrum disorder. Oh wow, tornado. Here in Connecticut, we're getting some we might get a tropical cyclone. Like, who's ever heard of that? Friday night into Saturday. So I'll keep you guys updated if we get a tropical cyclone. Rodney, I'm now hearing actors who aren't a certain race can't voice that character, like white actors voicing black characters and Asians. Yes, that's true. Well, the actors are stepping down because they're realizing, no, this shouldn't be done. If it's a black character, it should be a black actor or actress voicing that character. That makes sense to me. You know, like if you were doing the biopic on Martin Luther King Jr., would you cast Dustin Hoffman? No, of course not. You're going to cast Denzel Washington or Will Smith, you know? Who donated? Who is that? Let's scroll down. I got a super chat. As told by Gonzo. As told. Okay, question. Personal question. Do you have any advice for people that have anxiety, that struggle during these stressful times? Take care, Susan. All right. Anxiety. I'm an expert because sometimes I have anxiety. Any advice? You know what? If you are in the situation where you're feeling anxiety, take yourself out of it. If you can prevent yourself from getting into a situation where you feel anxiety, prevent yourself because there's nothing worse than knowingly going into a situation or a circumstance where you know you're going to feel awkward and weird because I get you. I'm right there with you. Sometimes stuff is very awkward for me. Like last year for 4th of July, I think my uncle had something at his house for 4th of July. My parents went. I did not go because I know if I put myself in that situation, I'm going to feel so much anxiety because my uncle always invites everyone in the neighborhood, every relative, and I can't handle that at all. I cannot be around a gigantic group of people. It makes me extremely uncomfortable. And plus, also, if you're single, even though technically I'm not single, I have my man, but he's not here right now. He's, paying debt to society. But it's worse when you're single because when you're there by yourself, you don't have your rock to lean on. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like once my man comes home, that will be better for me because I'll have my best friend next to me all the time or to go to things with, and I won't feel as anxious. So having the security of someone that gets you with you in that situation is also helpful. I hope that that answers the question, Gonzo. And thank you for your lovely donation. I appreciate it. So let's go back to where we were. All right. I answered that. Tony P, I feel the same way. We don't need to embrace history, but it's not going to change no matter how much we take away. R.I.P. Aunt Jemima. Exactly. R.I.P. Aunt Jemima. Is anyone thinking about saving the boxes or the syrup? That could be worth money someday if you think about it. So if you can buy a box of pancake mix or a syrup with Aunt Jemima on it, you might want to do that and save it because it might be worth $50 someday. You never know. Kevin says, I think the statue should come down if the person was a Confederate or a slave owner because I think it glorifies their behavior. Who cares if they change airport names? Yeah, who cares about airport names? I don't know. Sammy Boy, have you seen Key and Peele, the show? If you're a comedy fan, they have really funny skits. You know, my friend Kim is always trying to get me to watch that stuff. I just have never watched it. I don't know why, but maybe I will in the future. Hi, a statue was taken down here in England a month ago and was thrown into a river. Oh my God. I believe that slaveholder statues should be taken down, but it should belong in museums for people to be educated on. So the same thing doesn't happen in the future. Tainted love, if it's a statue of someone who hurt people, they do not deserve to be glorified and it should absolutely be taken down. Having a statue should be bestowed upon honorable people. I will agree with you on that one. Absolutely. Cool guy. How is how everything is changing since George Floyd died and the protests. Kevin asked I can't talk. Kevin, Susan, would you consider doing movie trailer reactions and more stuff like that? Yeah, I would if trailers actually came out. You know what? The thing is, I know a couple have come out. Like, what is it? Like An American Pickle with Seth Rogen. I know that came out. I miss them. I don't know when the trailers are coming out. And it seems like by the time I record one and get it up, it's like, who cares? There's already like 10 billion trailer reactions. I mean, I'd like to. I don't know. I just feel like I miss the window because I'm working. Goddamn Instacart is taking up all my time. But I will definitely start doing trailer reactions when movies come back in theaters. You know, like big blockbuster movies, things like that. Yeah, I definitely will. All right, Sammy Boy. It's so funny. I was the biggest movie nerd my whole life, but this year haven't been keeping up with movies or news at all. So draining to have a movie announced and not get it. Hmm. Will Layton, what is the strangest Funko Pop your GameStop had? The strangest. I don't know about the strangest. And I didn't memorize all the Funko Pops that they had. They have some cool ones though. They have a really nice variety. Like they had Mary Poppins, Addams Family, obviously Avengers and Marvel stuff. But that's where I found all of my Conan Pops is at GameStop, which is really cool. And I found a few others. So I don't know about strangest. They're all pretty normal to me. Rodney, I think Crazy Rich Asians, the sequel, won't begin filming anytime soon because some actors are in different franchises. It's going to take a while. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the sequels to Crazy Rich Asians. There's two other books. It's a 3-book series. I don't know what's going on there. I haven't heard anything. I haven't heard anyone else talking about it. Grace hasn't talked about it. I don't know what's going on. So I don't know what to tell you. Kevin, what do you think the next movie you're going to watch from your never seen it pile will be? Oh, I was thinking about watching Whatever Happened to Baby Jane because I just love craziness sometimes. And Joan Crawford and Betty Davis are freaking nuts. Okay. And I might watch that tonight. I don't know. I don't know. Oh no, I got to watch Amazing Spider Man 2. I'll figure it out. But I was thinking about Baby Jane. Mr. Scott, I watched all of Cool Duder Tuesday shopping videos. That's cool. Rodney, does that mean Brie Larson will do the Michael Jackson moves? What does that mean? What is that in reference to? Susan, if you had to choose between being in a Marvel movie with the full Avengers cast or do a movie with Jason Statham and Sam Rockwell, which would you choose? Oh my God, Kevin, why are you doing this to me? You know, it would be Marvel. I would be in a Marvel movie with the full cast. It would be the Marvel. If I was in a Marvel film with just one, I might choose Statham and Rockwell. But if it's the full Avengers, like an Avengers movie cast, I'm going with Avengers. I'm going with Marvel. All right. Oh, Justin Kirby's let me know who he watches. Nerdy Noob, you, me, of course. Nightmare Maven, Jeremy Johns, Chris Stuckman, Flick Pick, Cinema Sickness, and Mama's Geeky. Mr. Scott, yep, that's Robert Storms who said all that about Parasite. I don't know, man. That was crazy, that rant that he did. Rodney Chang, giving me a fun fact. The film Harriet, back then, they wanted a white actress to play her. Julia Roberts was suggest. No way. Really? I mean, that would never happen. If they did that, the streets would riot. I mean, that would never happen. Mr. Scott, here's some news. Netflix greenlit season 3 for Dead to Me, and it's the final season. What? It's gonna be the final season? Well, you know what? I could see that. Because after, a few seasons, it might get old. So 3 seasons is probably good. But I did not hear that it was official or anything. So thank you for letting me know. All right. Rodney's talking to At Tainted Love. I know I'm like, back then Hollywood was trying to make blackface and whitewashing. Oh, the whole race talk. Okay. Um, Sammy Boy, I don't know why, but if you like bank heist movies, I feel like you would like Hell or High Water if you have not seen it. I've not seen it. I've never even heard of it. Tony P, do you watch any Funko Pop YouTube channels? Susan, like Top Pops or Nerdy Noob? I do watch Top Pops occasionally. He's got tons like that. That's crazy. Yeah, I do watch Top Pops every once in a while. Oh, notification. Get out of here, YouTube. I don't really watch any other ones. He's kind of like the king of the Funko Pops, Top Pops. Rob is here. Rob. He's probably been here for a while, but I'm catching up. Hello, Rob. Did you work tonight? How was it? How's it going? Cool guy. Susan, I saw the trailer of Bill and Ted Face the Music. What did you think? Are you interested? Rob is in the house. Sammy boy, what time do you go to bed? I usually go to bed between midnight and 1 a.m. and I get up at 7. So I try to go be in bed by midnight, and then I watch YouTube videos for, the next hour, and then I fall asleep. Or sometimes I go to sleep, fall asleep while I'm watching YouTube. That's usually what happens the majority of the time. Sammy Boy is telling me don't watch Amazing Spider-Man 2. I know, I've heard, but I have to because number one, I bought it and I want to watch it. Number two, to do the ranking, I have to watch it. He's telling me to save myself. Mad Chatter. Wow, it's been a while. What's going on, Mad Chatter? Saying so proud. I remember when your channel had a couple hundred subs. I know, remember that? Excuse me, I burped. And he's asking, if you were able to remake a terrible movie, which would it be? You know what? I'm going to say something right off the top of my head that I saw this past year. The Hustle. I would redo The Hustle with Anne Hathaway and Rebel Wilson. Did anyone else see that piece of garbage? Because I would redo that. I think that's a movie I'm capable of redoing. It started off well, and I don't know. They just went off track in the middle of the movie and never got back on track. I would recast Anne Hathaway. I didn't like her in that goddamn role. I just don't care for her. I enjoyed Rebel Wilson, but Anne Hathaway, no. I would redo The Hustle. All right. Cool guy. Susan, did you pick a movie to see on Sunday yet? We're talking about The Fast and the Furious. The first one. The original. All right. Rob, anyone give me a new movie to watch tonight? Oh, a new movie to watch tonight. A new movie. Does it have to be new or just a movie? Give recommendations, guys. Rob needs a recommendation. All right. Justin Kirby is relaxing, drinking a beer. Good for you. All right. Justin is recommending The Prodigy. It's a good horror movie. Brandon Eno, what are some of the worst movies you've seen? Cats, right off the bat, off the top of my head. Cats, and that was from last week. So I remember not saying that movie. I should have said that movie for something and I didn't. Cats, Little Women 2019, Aquaman. um, what are some that are not so recent? I don't know. I'd really have to think. I try to be open minded. I really do. I try to be open minded with movies, and I try not to hate on them too much because I know that this is someone's way of expressing themselves. But it's just there's just some that just don't work. All right, Sammy boy, what movie that exists already that you would want to be in? What movie exists that I would want to be in? Any movie I can kiss Jason Statham or Sam Rockwell. It's so bad. You know what? I would probably want to be in Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, and be Frances McDormand's character. I just love that role. I loved her in that. I love that part. She was brilliant in it, and I could do that. I could do it well. Like just doesn't take any shit. Just, stands up for herself and what she believes in and has a little bit of a chip on her shoulder. I could do that. So Three Billboards. I would do that. All right. Justin Kirby, what about The Loved Ones? And I kind of like The Hustle. Listen, if you like The Hustle, that is fine. Not everyone is going to hate the same movies. Not everyone is going to like the same movies. I did not care for The Hustle. It could have been better. It really disappointed me. Sorry. And what is The Loved Ones? I don't even know what that is. Rob, Susan, The Hustle was garbage, but its predecessor, Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, is the greatest comedy, which I've never seen. I've never seen Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. Tony P, I didn't mind Little Women 2019 because of Florence Pugh. Oh, you're a Florence Pugh fan. I can see the little hearts on the eyes. Cats was a straight up disaster and a huge POS, waste of time and talent. You're telling me. What were they thinking putting that out? Like, who watched that and was like, that's brilliant. Let's put it out the way it. No, no, it was horrible. All right, Rob, I want a movie from this year. I have 4 new movies to watch this weekend: Palm Springs, Greyhound, Relic, and The Old Guard. Ooh, movie recommendation from this year. From this year. Well, from this year is very limited. Have you seen The Way Back? Sonic, Birds of Prey, I don't know. Bad Boys for Life. Those are pretty much like all the movies that came out that are, decent. Mr. Scott, what is your favorite Jim Carrey movie? Mine is easily The Mask. Smoking. It's party time. Why? Because I gotta. That's funny. My favorite Jim Carrey movie. You can't go wrong with Ace Ventura. For like a really, really goofy comedy, you can't. I know this sounds like so cliche. However, I also liked him in Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, right? It's been a while since I've seen that. I probably should watch that again, but I like him in the dramatic roles as well. I like seeing his diversity, and so, Ace Ventura over here, Eternal Sunshine over here. Hi, a question for you, Susan, and everybody else. If you could replace your current life with a movie, what movie would you pick? Oh, wow. That's a good question. Let's see. If I could replace my current life with a movie, what movie would I pick? I feel like I need to look at my collection for like inspiration to like pick something. Hmm. I can't cheat and say an Avengers movie, can I? I won't do that. God. I gotta think about that. All right, Justin Kirby is saying a good 2020 is My Spy. That's what I heard. I heard that My Spy wasn't as bad as people thought it was going to be, which I guess is good. To give it a chance, everybody. Give it a chance, everybody. All right, Brandon Eno says The Truman Show was in the top 5 for me. God, I saw that so long ago. That's like a one-time watch for me. Rob, I've seen 32 movies from this year, seen all those. The only one I haven't seen that I want to see was Bad Education. I watched Bad Education. It was good. Definitely worth the watch. So watch that. Tony P, have you seen The Turning? No. It's a psychological supernatural horror film with one of the worst endings ever put to film. Don't bother or waste your time. That's what I heard. Obviously, I wasn't going to watch it because it's horror and I don't like that. And I heard it was really bad and that the ending was completely awful. It didn't even have an ending. That's what I heard. Hi says, unpopular opinion. Jim Carrey is overrated. I just don't find his humor funny. You could say that about any actor, really. I mean, I get you. So I get what you're saying because sometimes it's like, okay, I've had enough of the Jim Carrey shtick. I don't need it anymore. I completely understand that. Tony P watched My Spy Friday night. How did you enjoy it? Tainted Love is talking to Rob. What about Queen and Slim? Came out last year. Oh, yes, Queen and Slim. That's a good one. I enjoyed that one. So, Rob, if you haven't seen Queen and Slim, I would suggest that for you. I am still trying to figure out what movie I would want to replace my life with. I feel like such a loser because I can't think of an answer, but there's so many movies that I have on my shelf over there. I don't know. I don't know. Rob already owns Queen and Slim. Great movie. All right, guys. Any more questions for me? Send them my way right now. If not, I'm going to wrap up the live Ask Me Anything. But if you want to ask me a few more things, then I am here for you. Justin Kirby says Man on the Moon is Jim Carrey's best. I've never seen that. I've seen like little bits here and there, like little clips and everything, but I never watched it from beginning to end. Any more questions, guys? Any more questions? Anyone? Anyone? I don't think so. All right, I'm going to wrap up this week's. Oh, someone said, "Where's Bonnie this evening?" I have no idea. She's not supporting her daughter. Horrible. Horrible, isn't it? Horrible. No, it's not horrible. She's upstairs. I don't know what she's doing, but she's not here. Tony P says My Spy was more enjoyable than I expected. Not the best film, but I enjoyed it. I think it's one of those movies going in. It's not Shakespeare. We're not reinventing the wheel, but it's like, oh, okay. It's like cute. It's a cute movie. All right. Rob, I was thinking about Tiger Tail or The Vast of Night. Anyone seen those? Never even heard of them, so I can't help you there, Rob. I'm sorry. Tainted Love, what's the movie that shocked you and that you'd recommend everyone watch? The movie that shocked me. Oh my God. The movie that shocked me. Oh my God, these questions I can't think of on the spot. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Maybe I can answer this next Wednesday for you when I return. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching and joining in the live. Justin Kirby, good night to you. Cool guy. Thank you so much for joining. Don't forget to join me next Wednesday. Every Wednesday. Live Ask Me Anything. It's always a lot of fun. I'm going to go watch my movie now. I hope you guys enjoy your movies. Rob, I hope you find something to watch. Thank you so much, guys. And don't forget, Sunday, we're talking about The Fast and the Furious, the first movie. All right, guys, have a good night.